Hey everyone, it's me George. I'm back with a new video. My voice is still kind of out because I'm still recovering. I was sick, but I'm feeling a lot better, and just wanted to kind of shoot this video. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is this Comic Proline clear backer boards. I just got these. They're clear backer boards. I've never used these before, but I think these would be really cool to use on books with the gatefold covers or the two-sided covers. If you've used these before, you can share your experience. I'd love to read about it or watch your video if you did like a review on them. The next thing I'm going to talk about is kind of interesting. I go to Half Price Books and I pick up stuff. I usually avoid anything with a sticker on the book, but I recently posted on TikTok some books that I picked up, and I wanted to try and see if I was getting better, if I could get better at removing stickers, removing stickers on the books. And I actually had mixed results. Some things I actually did pretty well, and some things I failed miserably. And unfortunately, one of those books is actually a pretty significant book where I failed, but we'll get to that one. But one of those books was this Ultimates #1. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to remove that one very well. It came out kind of ugly. Another one that I guess has some residue still is Ultimate Team Up #1. What's interesting about these is it kind of worked in reverse. So I picked up books that I thought the more modern books would be ones that I would be able to remove the stickers more easily, but it actually turns out that the 1990s era paper covers, paper stock covers, actually, I guess I had better results with those types of covers. So it's weird. I would think the more modern stuff would be easier to remove the stickers from, but it was actually the reverse in my experience trying to. This one actually came out pretty decent, but there's still a little bit of residue. Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #1. These were all 50 cents, and I was successful in removing the sticker, but some stuff was not as nice as the others. Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, The Fall of the Sith Empire #1. Silver Surfer #93. This is one of the ones that I was really happy with. I thought the result came out really well. I don't feel any residue or anything like that. So this one, essentially, I think the only way you'd be able to really tell is if it was like under like a black light or something. But I think just on appearance, without that, it looks like it never had the sticker to begin with, which I was really happy with. Bloodstrike. This is another one that actually came off really easily, thankfully. I guess maybe it was the type of cover that contributed to that sticker removal being easier. This is one that I had really hoped would come out great, and it came out pretty decent, but unfortunately it wasn't as good as those, like the Silver Surfer one, but it was Gen 13 #12 with the J. Scott Campbell cover. This one also took some time, but I got good results off this one. Ultimate Spider-Man #47, but I had thought these would be so much easier because they have more of the modern, I guess, heavier stock of cover. This one unfortunately came out really bad. It was actually Bullets and Brawlers #1. It's a really cool cover. It's like the amalgam stuff with DC and Marvel coming together. There's Frank Castle and Wonder Woman. This one also, I was kind of disappointed in the results. It's Marvel Onslaught Universe #1, but unfortunately the sticker kind of left some residue behind. This one actually had a really good result. Mickey Mouse #1. It's a more modern book. And this is a book that I was talking about that I was actually really disappointed I couldn't get better results for. I think this is the first printing, but the book itself was already in pretty bad shape, which is why I think it was in the clearance section. But it was Saga #3, and as you can see up there, I was not able to salvage this book. But I'm guessing it's still a good reader copy or somebody who wants like a placeholder copy. This one I had pretty good results with. Tales of the Jedi Golden Age of the Sith. This one's #0. This one also isn't really a comic book, but I think I had really good results on this one. It's Fan Days, Dallas Comic Con with the Joker. I believe that's Neil Adams' artwork of the Joker. It's kind of iconic looking cover. This one had the sticker on the bag, so it didn't affect the book in any way. Thankfully, it's still polybag. Darker Image #1. This one also is thankfully in a poly bag, so it didn't affect it. I just practiced on the sticker removal. But Silver Surfer #31. This one I would say is probably the best result that I had and the best book that I was able to save. And it's Incredible Hulk #441 with the homage to Pulp Fiction She-Hulk there. and it came out really good. I was really happy, and this result that I got on this book kind of encouraged me to keep trying with other books, and I think I'm getting better. If anyone has any tips on other methods for removing half-price book stickers on books, I'd be happy to check them out. But I was actually really happy with this result. Here's another one that was another really good result. Silver Surfer number 95. There's no residue or anything like that. This one was just a sticker on the bag I wanted to try to remove. Yeah. The next 4 books, Terminator Secondary Objectives, I got varying results. The book itself, for the most part, is in, there's not like residue left behind, but unfortunately there's some kind of scarring where you can see kind of like where a sticker was. And unfortunately, I was disappointed I wasn't able to do a better job with those, but I'm not sure if it could be helped. But it is the 4 issues, Secondary Objective, all 4 issues. And so I think somebody would still be interested in them because they do still present really well. And the next ones are just books I picked up from Half Price Books, different locations. I'll mention where they are. I believe these books that I got right here are from the San Marcos, Texas location. So it's half off the cover price unless it's marked, like if it has a sticker on the bag from Half Price Books, then it would be that, of course. So this was half price. It's Uncanny Avengers. This is a Deadpool variant of issue 1. And I thought that was pretty cool. Here's House of X number 1 of 6. I really love this Mark Brooks cover, and so that's why I picked this one up. Jungle Girl number 1. This one was really cool. I saw it in there loose, and it's not in the best of shape. It's definitely not a 9.8, maybe a 9.0 if I'm lucky. But this is an awesome Clayton Crane cover. It's for Ghost Rider number 1. And here's another Jungle Girl number 3. And these are all from the same half price books. These were half cover price. Mighty Thor, Return to Wundagore. And that one's, I think, issue 406, half cover price. Mighty Thor, $3.96. Very cool cover with the Black Knight. House of X, number 2 of 6. House of X, number 2 of 6. This is another variant cover. Oh no, that was Powers of X, sorry. House of X, number 6 of 6. This is the Villains variant cover. Powers of X, number 1 of 6. Really love that cover art. Really love this storyline. This might be my favorite X-Men story since for a very long time. But there was a lot of good things about Jonathan Hickman's run. Powers of X, number 4 of 6. This is just a really cool Rogue variant cover. I can't remember who the artist is on that one. Exo Manowar number 0. This is one I actually got really good results on. This one had a sticker on the book. Thankfully, I was able to remove it and there's like no residue or anything. So this one came out really good. X-Men number 20. I just thought that was a cool Mystique cover. And these next books I got from Ron's Comic Closet. I think I posted something on TikTok, or I will post something on TikTok about it. But these books, I got Wonder Woman Black and Gold number 3. This is a gorgeous cover. I can't remember if this is Joshua Middleton artwork. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. But I love that artwork. Next one, Hellions number 15 variant cover. It's really cool Psylocke cover. Love the artwork. Hellions number 14. This is the Heritage variant. Really cool cover artwork of Psylocke. Love that artwork. Next one is another really cool artwork by, this is Deadpool Black, White, and Blood number 2. This is the variant cover. I'm not sure who the illustrator is, but it's just really cool. It's just a visceral fight between Deadpool and Wolverine. Black Widow number 10. I just really love this Mark Brooks cover of Black Widow. It just looks really awesome. Alien number 7. I need to get back to. I know I've been saying it, but I really want to sit down and work on the new videos for Aliens because I'm behind on the series and I want to read these 2. And I actually ended up getting 2 copies of that one. New Avengers number 40. I think this one's hot right now because I think it's the first appearance of Queen Veronki. She's the Skrull Empress. Plays a big part in the Secret Wars story. Fallen Sun, The Death of Captain America, Avengers. I just really like this cover. I believe it's Ed McGuinness artwork of Miss Marvel and Spider-Woman. This one was really cool. Sometimes, you just pay attention to stuff. This one had like 2 books in it. New Avengers number 47. So it had 2 copies of that same issue. I'm guessing Maybe one's a newsstand, but I thought that was really cool. Next one, New Avengers number 27. I think this is significant for Ronin. I'm not sure which Ronin, if it's Hawkeye Ronin or Echo Ronin. This was another really cool one. So this has 2 copies of this one, and I love this Venom cover, but it's Spirits of Vengeance number 6, and it's just a really awesome cover. I'm not sure if that's Sam Keith artwork. Oh no, it actually says Adam Kubert. So this is an Adam Kubert cover. And I love the artwork in it. There's actually 2 copies in there. New Avengers number 45. Secret Invasion tie-in. This one I thought was more significant. But it's not. But at least it's still, I'm trying to remember her name. Monica Rambeau. This one might end up being, you know, the more popular she becomes, this one might become more popular also. But it's Mighty Avengers number 255. I actually paid $2 for that one. They actually put a bunch of Defenders books out, and they had price tags on them, but they were in really beat up shape. So I didn't feel like paying like $5 to $10 for a book that was in really bad shape. But some of these were $1, and they were in pretty good shape. So this is Defenders number 77, newsstand. Defenders number 113. This is a really cool battle cover and also a newsstand, and I picked up for $1 also. This one was interesting. I'm not sure how much they charged me for this one because I don't think there was a price on it. I think they charged $1 or less, but it's Tales of the Darkness number 0.5 or 0.5. This one was just covered by, this is a really iconic X-Men cover from the 90s. I'm pretty sure if you're an X-Men fan, you want this in your collection or you're tracking this one down. This would definitely be one that I'd get graded and want to put on like a wall or something. But it's X-Men Annual Shatter Shot. Annual number 1. This is from the 1992 run, I believe, or 1990 run. This one, I really love this artwork. This is Marcus Silvestri, The Darkness. This is Darkness number 0. I thought this was Witchblade number 10, or I might be confused, but I just love the artwork. It's some sort of variant, but it's really nice. I like it a lot. Here's another really cool New Avengers book. This is New Avengers number 11. I can't remember if this is the Echo Ronin or the Hawkeye Ronin. New Avengers number 12. And this is half cover price. Still at the San Marcos store. Batman, Superman number 2. Superman, Batman number 8. I mixed them up on the last one. I love Michael Turner, one of my favorite artists. So when I see those, I pick them up. Superman, Batman number 9. Another Michael Turner cover. This one I thought was interesting. I've never seen it before. It's not an actual comic. It says it's an index, official Marvel index. But I really liked that it had the big 3 Avengers on it. So it's Avengers, official Marvel Index number 3, and you see it has the big 3 on there. I kind of wish they would have gave Iron Man a little more space on this cover, but it still looks really good. Here's another one, the official Marvel Index to the Avengers number 1. This one was really cool because I guess whenever I go back to going to conventions, I want to definitely see if there's any artists that I really like, and if I can, I'd love to try and get sketch covers done. So I picked this one up in anticipation of being able to get an artist to work on this one. But it was Wolverine number 300. So I would love to eventually one day get an artist to do something with Wolverine on that. This is another really cool book. This one actually, I was fortunate enough to, it came with a second one. So it's Wolverine number 2. This is the second printing variant. And on the back, there's Wolverine number 2. So I guess that's the first printing. This one I thought was really cool. I'm not really up to date on the Ninja Turtles and stuff, but when I saw this, I immediately recognized that this is Toka and Razor from the Secret of the Ooze, which I love that movie to this day. I still love that movie to this day. But it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 115, and I love the artwork on that cover because you see them. They're about to get into it with Bebop and Rocksteady, and it just looks really cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 118. Avengers Assemble number 1. This is a really cool cover. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 114. I also picked this one up because it's a Turtles book, and then also because there's Toka and Razor in the background. X-Men number 3. And I'm pretty much picking up, whenever I see these early X-Men books, I'm going to pick them up because they're really iconic. They have Jim Lee artwork. It was a really significant time in the X-Men run. A lot of people like myself really love this era of X-Men books. And so I think these books are going to become more and more sought after. So when I see them, especially if I can get them for like half cover price, I'm going to pick them up. X-Men number 2. Harley Quinn number 1. X-Men number 14. I love this cover art so much. It's really cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Annual 2021. I thought this cover was really cool. This is Elektra Dark Reign number 205. Very cool artwork. So this was another kind of spec buy. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but when you see the cover, if you're watching if you're watching Book of Boba Fett, you probably know why I picked this one up, but I don't want to spoil stuff. But Star Wars number 14. Very cool artwork. Chewie versus Chrysanthemum. These are actually from the South Austin half-price books. Occasionally I get to go there and I check it out. I actually pick these things up like over a period of time, so these aren't all like, oh, I'm doing this all on the same day. No, this is like weeks of stuff just sitting there, and since I'm working on so many other things, I finally get around to making these videos. But it's Silver Surfer number 58. I paid $1 for this one. Very cool Defenders artwork. Spawn number 12. Early Spawn book. I really feel like Spawn books along with the X-Men books are going to be really sought after in the future, because a lot of people love Spawn, and Image Comics did so many big things that I think the early Image books, they're just going to have a lasting impact, and new fans are going to really try and dig into those, especially since they're pretty easy to find right now. So it's an easy thing to grab onto, because I think Image was so important in comic book history. But Spawn number 11, I paid $1 for that one. So far I paid $1 for all of the books from the South Austin half-price books. Fantastic Four Annual number 22. Uncanny X-Men number 186. This next book's really interesting. I've never seen it before, and I thought it might have been one of those super rare books. And I think this one actually is pretty rare, but I went ahead and picked it up because it's just an interesting 90s book. Jurassic Park number 1 of 4. And how much did I pay for that? I paid $1.50 for that one. I think this is a variant cover too. Mighty Thor number 423. Really cool Thor cover. Paid $1 for that one. X-Men number 1. This is a really cool cover. Love these variants. Paid $1.50 for that one. Outcast number 1. And as far as I know, this is a first printing. I was surprised to find it for $1.50. This is a pretty interesting book, and it also got its own adaptation. I don't think the adaptation lasted very long on Cinemax, but the fact that it was optioned and also put into production, and it got a short-lived series, is pretty significant. I don't know if they'll ever come back to this, but this is, I believe, one of Kirkman's earliest series outside The Walking Dead, so that's why I picked it up. But Outcast number 1, paid $1.50 for that one. Looks to be in excellent condition. And then this one was a really cool cover buy. I paid $2 for this one, and it came in a heavier book, so I'm going to practice removing the sticker on this one. The plastic, I think it's like Mylar, but it's Captain Marvel number 1, and I just really love this cover artwork. I just thought it was really cool. X-Men Annual number 8, paid $1 for that one. Uncanny X-Men number 311. Also paid $1 for that one. I also thought this one was really interesting. I don't remember how much they charged me for it, because I don't recall seeing a price tag on it. But it's Batman Gotham Knights number 6. And it directly referenced The Killing Joke. So I thought this would be kind of a significant issue, especially in like Barbara Gordon's history. Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man number 263. I just thought this was really cool Sam Keith artwork. Let me see. Pretty sure it's Sam Keith. I don't see his name on here, but I'm pretty sure this is Sam Keith artwork. Spawn Bible number 1. I paid $1 for that one. I don't know anything about that book, but early Spawn books. This book I actually really want to read. I think it looks so cool, but I also want to collect it. Sometimes I'm just into the really weird stuff, but it's Archie versus Sharknado number 1. And I actually made a TikTok post about how, this one's interesting. But yeah, I would love to read that one. We're back to the San Marcos half-price books location. And I picked this one up, Uncanny X-Men number 449, with the really awesome Storm cover. But this one also had the bonus on the back. X-Men 448. And Uncanny X-Men 459. And this one also had a bonus on the back. Uncanny X-Men 458. And then this one was really cool. I've never seen it before, and I knew it was kind of interesting, but I wasn't sure it was. I'm not sure what kind of, or I'll show it in a minute, but it's Uncanny X-Men number 360. I'm not even sure who the artist is on there, but it has a certificate of, so this is the Dynamic Forces variant. And it says this number 4,238. So, and then here's another Uncanny X-Men 361. Cool Gambit cover. And it has a bonus on the back. Uncanny X-Men 362. Hunt for Xavier tie-in. This one is a really cool book. I think, yeah, we're back to the Austin location. I'm not sure how these all got jumbled together, but this is back at the Austin location, South Austin, Half Price Books. And I just thought this artwork's really cool, and the book looks to be in really great shape. Uncanny X-Men number 196. I'm not even sure how much I paid for that one, because there's no sticker on the book. This was another really cool find. This is a second printing, but I've heard this book's really hot. I have the trade. I want to do like a talk about the book and stuff, but I haven't read it yet. So it's just sitting there, but it's the Department of Truth issue 1 second printing variant, and it looks to be in really great shape. I paid $2 for that one. This one is just really cool. They had a ton of Punisher books. I didn't want to just grab a ton of Punisher books, but I did end up grabbing at least this one. It was the Punisher number 2, and I absolutely love the cover art, and this issue is just really funny. If you haven't read this Garth Ennis volume of the Punisher, oh man, it's something else. It's probably some of the funniest, and it's dark humor. I mean, it's the Punisher, so it's very dark humor. But yeah, this issue's so funny. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I think at one point Punisher uses Spider-Man as a human shield, and it's just kind of hilarious. Oh man. And World War Hulk X-Men number 3 of 3. I think we're back to the San Marcos location of Half Price Books. Paid half cover price for that. Uncanny X-Men number 460. Really cool cover art. X23. And this one had a bonus on the back. 461. These next ones are from my LCS in San Marcos. It's Comic Relief. And I picked up Black Cat, the Infinity Score, number 1. I love this cover art. I actually ended up picking up 2 copies of that. Captain America, Iron Man, number 1. I just really love the Alex Ross cover artwork. Inferno number 3. I absolutely love this artwork. Nimrod's one of my favorite villains, and anytime he fights the X-Men, it's kind of, for me, it's a really cool thing, so I picked this one up. This next one, I just thought it was a really cool cover, and it really reminded me of the 90s era, this artwork, but you'll see in a moment. It's X-Men Legends number 9, and it has that really cool, I had thought this was actually like a prismatic cover, but it's actually just paper, but it looks really cool. And I got 2 of those, and we're down to the last leg of it. So these next ones, Area 51 Helix Project, these are actually from a YouTuber, a friend and fellow YouTuber, Dark Knight Nation. So if you want to go check out his channel, it's Dark Knight Nation, but it's Area 51 the Helix Project. And so if you go over to his channel, he'll probably have links on how you can pick up the books and stuff. But Helix Project number 2. Next book's Daredevil number 5. Really cool artwork. I actually picked these up at a store in a small resale store. And then this one's Ultimate Previews. I picked this one up because it has Invincible Iron Man number 7. So I'm guessing maybe this one has like possible potential cameo of like Riri Williams, and it's possible I've already talked about these next ones. I can't remember if I mixed these together, so these might be old ones that I'm talking about again. So if so, I forgive me please. But Batgirl number 1, I paid $3 for this one. This is actually, I think Cassandra Cain's probably my favorite version of Batgirl. But I paid $3 for that one. I really love this cover art. This next one, I absolutely love this cover art. Adventures of Superman number 4. It's a really iconic cover. It's really simple and it's classic. I mean, I love this cover art a lot. I paid $2 for that one. This next one was really interesting. I paid $1.50 for this one. I'm not really a fan or really interested in like the Flaming Carrot comics, but as soon as I saw this book, I saw that it had TMNT stuff. I'm assuming that's actually the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the top. But it could be maybe like an homage or like, you know, like radioactive ninja hamsters kind of thing, like a knockoff kind of story. So if anyone knows more about these, if this is actually a real TMNT Turtle tie-in with Flaming Carrot, because I know he did have a tie-in with the Turtles, like a mini series. So it's possible this is actually real TMNT stuff. But I picked it up because of that. I paid $1.50. This next one, or these next few, are just really cool cover buys. Superman number 221. Love that artwork. Superman 221, also really cool artwork. Superman number 210, also love the Jim Lee artwork. And the last one, Green Lantern Rebirth number 6. I paid $1.50 for this one. I love this artwork. Really cool Green Lantern artwork. And that's it for this video. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'm still recovering from everything, but if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions, or if you want to let me know how you felt about those backer boards, feel free to comment. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.